Hello everyone, I'm ActionCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Prelude Part 40. In the previous video we finished up our little side story section with Benny, Kuro, Oboro, and the twins. Now we're, I don't know, Haku feels wide awake for some reason, whereas I am the exact opposite. I feel very eepy for some reason. But we will push forward. Presumably the game is about to post some cringe. Oh no. Yeah, it was just a dream. You just had a really cringe dream, Haku. We can't hold that against you. You can't control what your mind does on its own. That is a kind of a creepy noise. Yeah, this whole section's really weird because it's like on one hand I kind of like I feel like they actually are doing a kind of decent job of like making this creepy with like the sleep paralysis demon vibes. I just wish they would, you know, chill out with the cringe part. Ah, it's just Oboro. He's drunk. Red liquid oozes out from the scratch. She scoops the liquid up with the tip of her tongue. Can you at least like make an appointment or something? Like, cause I mean, I guess in theory, if she's gotta drink blood to survive, I mean, I don't know how much long-term damage she's doing, but I guess as long as you're not killing people. Amy flashes me an impish smile like anything I've ever imagined. Her sharp cuspids on full display. Hamyu's eyes shine even redder than before. Oh, Theory! When are you gonna control your girl? Oh, we got like there's a pretty decent amount of blood. More than you could probably drink. Brings her lips up to my neck and runs her tongue across it. Or if they just had never thrown in the random line, well, A, make Kamyu not sound like an 8-year-old, or thrown in the random line about her being like 2 years older than Arya or whatever. Like I will say, that's maybe one of the reasons why I don't really remember this stuff and it as being like as bad. Because when I originally played, I wouldn't have had voices on. And because there's just such this clash between them saying she's like 12, she sounds like she's 8, but she looks like, you know, at least a teenager. Or they could have just had Elthuri. Like, if you know, make her do something. Because right now, Elthuri is, like, the least utilized character in the game. Kami opens her mouth wide. Haku fucking died. I mean, like, it would still be weird if Kamyu was, like, you know, 18 or something. But it'd be a lot less weird. At least then I could just see it as, like, horny bait and not problematic horny bait. Because I can overlook some degree of horny bait. It's only when it gets, you know, cringe that it really bothers me. I feel like I've seen this before. Like, I'm maybe it's because Haku's losing all his blood so he can't think right, but like I think after the first or like the last time, even if he thought it was a dream initially, you know, he felt like woozy and everything. Like there were physical effects. You should have at least talked to Ulthuri and been like, "Hey, what was that about? You know, you seem like happy for Kamyu the other day. You seem like you know something about what's going on." Like nothing about, hey, she's acting kind of weird, or you guys like to drink blood? Is that like a thing you guys do? I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah, that's just... It's a really weird sub-story, or like, not sub-story per se, but like... Can't think of the right word. Because it's, I mean, I guess foreshadowing of like, there's gonna eventually be something with Kamyu drinking Haku's blood, but it's been going on for like a really long time. Like you would kind of think that was like, because they started setting it up before even the Carlisle stuff. I mean, this has been like, it was like what, 10 plus videos ago now that they first started setting that up, and they still like haven't really. It's just like, hey, yeah, Haku keeps getting his blood stolen. That's weird. He's not doing anything about it. He's not asking any questions. He's not investigating. Yeah, we got beef. Nah, we got beef. I mean, you may be innocent. I don't really know. I don't really know what you do, lady. I mean, she mainly just hasn't really had her time. Because I mean, Carlisle was kind of like, why is she in the game until, you know, we eventually had a little mini arc. But you know what the soul of the city is? The red light district. Suddenly hear a voice coming from behind us. I look back and see a woman wearing a thick, long coat. Can't get a clear look at her face, but she sounds rather young. Holding a small baby in her arms.
もしやあなた様はウルトリー様では。はい。私に何かご用でしょうか。どうかこの子にウィツァルネミテアの見印を授けてやっていただけませんか。まあ、かわいい。わかりました。それでは。ダヤーナ・ファルナー、ウィーナ・ハルナヤン、フトゥムー・ムーン、オンカミ、ウィツァルネミテア。
They baited me. She'd paused for like 8 minutes. Authority chants methodically. People are melodically. Melodic? I really usually don't see that word used like that. People on the street stop in awe of her beautiful voice. I feel like I've seen this already.
待て、ウルト。はい。その子の母親はどこだ？
Oh, the classic ditch a baby scam. Because we did have a scene, yeah, because there was a thing been a while ago where he came down with the old dude and they all started plucking him for good luck. Okay, this does actually seem very vaguely familiar to me.
Oh, funny. それで結局母親は見つかりませんの？
ああ、今も探させてはいるんだが、顔もわからないとなると見つけるのは難しいかもしれない。手がかりは一緒にあったこの書き置きか。
これですか？これ読んでみてもいいですか？
ああ。
この子の名はフミリルと申します。愛し子を捨てるこの罪、生涯かけて償いいたします。これって何とぞこの子をお願いします。これ落ちた。きれい。
これは
ちょっといいかしら。
Marla then takes the stone and puts it in her mouth. Yeah, as you do. Chomp.
これアムルですわね。
I mean, you could have used your eyes instead of your tongue to figure that out.
アムル？なぜそんなものが？
この子、いわくありげのようですわね。ですが、愛する子を捨てるということは、どんな事情でも許されることではありません。
Yeah, I mostly agree. But I do have to say, I mean, in theory, if we keep the kid's getting a pretty good deal. Basically getting to just be inducted into the noble family. It's just, you know, it's kind of like a bad precedent to set. We're gonna be having people handing you the kids left, right, and center.
どんなに悲しくてお辛い理由があったとしても。そうね。
And then also it's like rude to all of us because now we have a kid and we didn't consent to that shit. Italy, you know, he's probably got a few kids that he doesn't talk about. Right? Because he's like all business. I do like the idea of Benui actually having like a secret family that he's never mentioned.
どうしたら困りました。泣き止んでくれません。
ダメ。私はそういうの苦手ですもの。
神も赤ちゃんなんて初めてだし。
I mean, I don't. Doesn't seem to be working. Thought maybe, I mean, when secret option Aru doesn't work, you're kind of fucked. When it's a beast so unruly that even she can't tame it. That is slightly driving me crazy.
よしよし。お願い、泣き止んで。
Alright, secret option Aru, maybe?
その子、きっと。
Well, that's gonna be a problem.
はい。ちょっとだけ待っててください。すぐに戻りますから。赤ちゃん、お腹空いた。
I don't think they can eat honey. Well, yeah, I don't know.
そのようです。
I feel like there actually is something about like honey and babies. It's either like they die or it's okay. Which I guess you could say that for most foods.
この父は
Aru pokes Othuri's breasts.
こら、アルル。
ごめんなさい。
Well, I mean, if you try really
私には出ない
hard.
のです。
I mean, anyone can lactate if you try hard enough.
カルラなら出るかもしれません。
You're gonna get hit by the big bopper.
出ませんわよ。
どうぞ、これを。これはネウの乳とモロロの煮汁を混ぜたものです。それをこうして布に含ませて。まあ、飲んでる。かわいい。でもこれ母乳の代用品ですから、できたら乳母様に来てもらった方がいいと思います。それで飲み終わったらこうして背中を優しく叩いてゲップさせて。それとおしめが湿ってますから変えますね。
Aru lays the baby down and expertly changes her.
はい、できました。
へえ、手慣れてますわね。
ちっちゃな頃アルルーの世話とかしてましたし、他の子の面倒を見るのは当たり前でしたから。
Really, because I would have thought it'd just be like general two-scar training. Because I feel like I don't know if there's enough in. Well, I guess, you know, the ages of Aru and Eru are kind of a little ambiguous, but I guess there was enough of a gap for Aru to have been like changing her diapers and stuff.
私、
Because I would have,
ダ
you
メ
know,
ですね。
it just seems like kind of a general thing Two-Scar would have been doing around the village, and Eru just kind of picks it up.
こんな時に何もできないなんて。なのに自分ではできるつもりになっていて。
I mean, you did go
こんな上だけで
from
うぬぼれていたなんて恥ずかしい限りです。
you did go from not even thinking about having a kid to like now there's a baby and it's really mad within the span of like a couple hours. So I mean, you can't beat yourself up too much.
そんなことないです。私はただそういった経験があっただけで。エルル様、お願いがあります。あ、はい。この子のお母様が見つかるまで、この子は私がお世話します。ですから、子育ての仕方をいろいろと教えてもらえませんか？
Yes, you who are so wise in the ways of child rearing.
ウルトリー様。はい、私でよろしければ。ありがとうございます。
Oh yeah, by the way, what's this about your sister being a vampire? Can we talk about that? No? Okay.
無邪気なものですわ。お腹いっぱいになって眠くなったのかしらね。
That's the life, man.
かわいいね。
Not really. I don't really like sleeping. I think of it as one of life's greatest scams.
はい。
会話の中に入れない。
Like, I don't like sleeping, but also I don't like being
なんだか会話の外の
tired.
気分だ。
So it's a
さて、
it's a struggle.
どうするかな。
But how about taking me to Ulthuri's room?
ん？エルルーとウルトリーが何かしてるな。
そこを半分に折ってください。こうですか？はい。そうしたらもう2回巻いて。2回巻いて。
なるほど。赤ちゃんのおしめを変えているのか。
最後に留め具をして出来上がりです。こうですね。できました。あ、白オロさん。あ、お腹が空いたの
Nope,
ですね。
just a professional Haku hater. It's okay. There's a few of them.
待っててください。すぐにお乳をあげますから。
ん？ウルト、少しやつれたように見えないか？
それはきっと寝不足なんです。
寝不足？
Is she going around drinking people's blood at night too?
赤ちゃんには昼も夜も関係なくて、寝ていてもすぐに泣き声で起こされるんです。ただでさえヨモルとして忙しいのに、赤ちゃんの世話までして。
そんなことをして体は持つのか？
私もそれが心配で何度か交代しようとしたんですけど、大丈夫って。
そうか。
はい、お首を出しましょうね。
Wallop.
あまり無茶をしなければいいが。
やっぱりウルトリー様は素晴らしい方です。赤ちゃんの世話をするのってものすごく大変なんです。それを自分の子供のようにあんなに愛情を込めるなんて。
Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed if I was just walking down the street and somebody shoved a baby in my arms and said, "This is your responsibility now." But you know, I would not be happy about that.
そうだな。
でも
でもどうかしたのか？
いえ、何でもないです。それでは私はもう行きます。
ああ、すまなかったな。
ウルトリ様にこれ以上あの子に。
あの子に？
やっぱり何でもないです。
エルル、今何を言いかけたんだ？
ほらフミリル、お
Hmm.
父様ですよ。
ウルト、
I don't know if Haku's talked to the kid yet.
お お父様、この子を抱いてあげてくださいませ。
しかし私なんかが抱いたら泣きはしないか。
Babies love masks.
大丈夫です。さあ。
ああ、参ったな。赤ん坊の抱き方なんか知らないぞ。とにかく優しくそっと。頼むから泣かないでくれよ。
Lift Himiru up in my arms. She joyfully laughs as she weakly slaps at my face.
お、
Slap, slap, slap.
こんなに喜んで。この子、お父様が好きなのですね。
そうか。
やっぱりお父様
I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We already got the one accidental kid.
しかし可愛いものだな。子供ができたらこんな感じなのか。
どうかしましたか？
あ、いや、今のは一体。さて、
Kind of figured there'd be more objections from Haku over being called the dad. So let's see what the Toker's up to.
おや、
Toker, you know we got a baby now, and you weren't invited to the scene. Everyone else was invited.
なんだ、
I guess not everyone was
アルル
invited.
も来て
But
いたのか。
I guess all the lady characters were invited.
眠いのかい？
Aru was already tiredly rubbing her eyes. Eyelids are getting heavy, and it looks like she's drifting back and forth between dreamland and reality.
偉い
Same.
な。
Except I don't dream. I guess I have no choice. I'm gonna have to carry her to her room. Wait, no, I don't need to read that. He just said that. Oh no.
いえ、でしたらそれがしのところでお休みになられてはいかがでしょうか。
それは助かるが、迷惑じゃないか。
いえ、それがしは一向に。
アルル。そうだな。ではしばらく寝床
Well,
に
I
して
mean,
も
it's
ら
our
うか。
bed. Kind of.
はい。
Touka nods somewhat happily and then carries Aru over to her bed and sets her down. Aru snuggles under the bed like an insect burrowing into the earth and instantly starts snoring.
随分と懐かれたみたいだな。この子は人見知りは激しいのに甘えん坊だから迷惑をかけてなければいいが。
そのようなこと、むしろ嬉しいのです。それがしは一人っ子でしたから、こうしているとまるで。かわいいにゃ。
にゃ
あ、いえ、なんでもありませぬ。なんでもありませぬとも。
ああ、それではアルルを頼む。すまないがもうしばらくそのままにしてやってくれ。
それがしが命に変えましても。
I mean, I guess actually is that serious, but the likelihood of that happening is low.
いや、命に変えなくても。さて、どうするかな。
Let's see what the Toker's up to.
トーカ、入るぞ。
どうぞ。
Enter the room. Touka is polishing something while singing.
人形みたいだが。
A Monofu doll made out of wood. It's quite old. It's been well cared for and possesses a dull but polished shine.
随分と大切にしているみたいだな。
この子とは幼い頃からずっと一緒だったのですよ。ずっと一緒に遊んで、この年になってもどうしても手放せなくて、里を出るとき持ってきてしまったんです。さすがに人形遊びをする年ではありませんが、たまに綺麗にしてあげるととても心が和みます。
優しい目をしている。
Speaking of child, Touka, you hear we got a baby?
これでよし。いい顔になったな。
That's the scene we need. Touka just randomly realizing there's like a baby in the palace now, and being like really confused by Ulthuri acting as the mother and referring to Haku as the dad. Just being like, what? How did I miss that? How'd she I feel like I would have heard if she was pregnant. What?
正常、いつからそこに？
I don't know, a few minutes.
何を言ってる。いつからも何も、さっきから話をしていただろう。上の空で話していたのか。
我が主を御前にして、それがしとしたことが何たる深く。
気にするな。誰にでもそんな時はある。
ですが、
生真面目というか、敵対していたという負い目もあるんだろうが、もう少し肩の力を抜いてもいいと思うが。それより喉が渇いた。茶を一杯くれないか。
しばらく、今しばらくお待ちを。
やれやれ。だがその誠実さが10日の良いところだしな。これは10日が大切にしている人形か。どれ？おお、よくできてるな。
Haku, don't break it, or else you will have the wrath of 1,000 Tokers descend upon you.
これで人形遊びと言ってたな。
Oh no, Taku, you're gonna do something stupid or I don't know. Like cut up my music.
こんにちは。僕、角野くん。
I just thought he was gonna break the doll. I didn't think it was play acting time. Clack 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 squeak whoosh.
変形合体なんて。
Oh god, he did both.
はあ、首がいかんぞ。いや、落ち着け。これはただ外れただけで、こうしてつなげればまた元通りに。元通りに。ああ。
この子とは
I feel like it was just yesterday. Touka was telling us about how important that doll was to her. If I close my eyes and visualize, I can almost remember the scene.
いかん。いかんですよ。とにかく元に戻さなければ、こうなったら無理にでも押し込んで。これでどうだ。
Haku, buddy.
気のせいか。胴体が。ああ。10日が戻ってくるまであと少し。こうなったら。こうなったら。
Feed it to Mukuru.
ニカワが確かここにあった。
We invented glue yet?
これで接着合体。
Actually, no. When did they invent glue? I know they had like adhesive for a really long time. I don't actually know when glue was made. Like, cause the modern conception at least.
退却。10日は間に合ったか。とにかく私は最善を尽くしたはずだと思う。これでよし。
何がいいんだ。
うわっ。おぼろか。脅かすな。
別に脅かしたつもりはないんだが、兄者がすごい勢いで走ってくから何かと思ってな。どうかしたか。
どうもしない。
そんな感じじゃなかったが。
どうもしないのだ。
お、まあ兄者がそう言うなら。お、この人形。
Don't judge us.
懐かしいな。ガキの頃よく遊んだっけ。どれどれ。
Yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah. Hand it over to Oboro and then run. And then it'll be Oboro's fault.
待て。
なんだ、取れたぞ。
お待たせを。
いや、それはだな。
ああ、悪い。
You know what they say, a life for a life. Touka jumps on Oboro's back and punches him again?
いえ、なんでもないです。
We love our fail girl, don't we? A few days later. Yeah, sorry about your doll. How about having this lock? Would that make you feel good?
どうぞ、お疲れ様です。
ありがとう。
はい。
ところで、オボロの具合はどうだ。
We had to lay him to rest.
ああ、時々うなされてるみたいですけど、あとは別に。 でも顔をあんなに腫らして何があったんですか？
Yokai curse, something like that.
それはそう、名誉の負傷をな。
はい。
名誉の負傷。
Obro do be taking ones to the team, man. That was back in the shitting incident. Took the Aru headbutt for us. He took the 80,000 glasses of alcohol. He took the shit. He took the Touka attack.
はあ。あ、そうだ。トウカさんのことなんですけど、なんか最近元気がないみたいなんです。
Yeah, that's fair. But like, think of it this way. We didn't break the doll. We transitioned the doll to its next stage in life. You know, even if the doll is broken, it's still, you still have the same emotional attachment to it. If anything, you could say the emotional attachment is heightened because the doll has been changed by the actions of a close friend. Your close friend interacting with your cherished item has changed it forever. And at the end of the day, that's what's really important. Not whether or not the doll is in 1, 2, 3, or even 4 different pieces.
何か知ってますか？
No.
白オロさん？
I think Benoit has some paperwork for us.
名誉の負傷だ。
Benoit? Hey Benoit, whatever happened to you, buddy? You kind of like disappeared?
はい。
しかし参ったな。人形一つであんなに気落ちするとは。
Well, yeah. I think she's fairly justified. Especially because the way it looked is that Oprah just broke into a room and then broke her doll.
そして時折夜中に聞こえてくるすすり泣く声だ。まるで呪詛のように聞こえる。あのままではさすがに寝覚めが悪すぎる。
No, that's not what your mind should be focused on. Your mind should be focused on making amends. You broke a precious family heirloom. Oh, I won't get a good night. Fuck you, Haku.
トウカ、少しいいか？トウカ、いないのか？
She's planning a trap. She's getting a revenge. We're gonna be locked in this room and forced to solve a puzzle, or else he'll chop off our mask.
なんだ。いるなら返事ぐらい。トウカ。
あ、申し訳ありません。つい。
あれからずっとこんな調子だからな。まあいい。それよりトウカ、これから少し外へ出るんだが、その友を頼めるか？
それがしに。
嫌なら別に構わんが。
めっそうもありません。この10日、喜んで友をさせていただきます。
And we, Hakuolo, would be happy to accept.
ここは
Touka and I arrive at a shop on the main road that sells a variety of dolls for recreation and for rituals.
その、だな。
Haku, buddy, you can't replace
大切にしていた人形
it.
を壊してしまっただ
It's
ろう。
not about the doll, it's about the memories.
ここは人形を売るだけでなく、修繕
Okay, repair. If you could repair that, that makes more sense. But if you were just out here like, I'm gonna buy you a new doll, come on, brother. Now, if we were to put on the spin, the PR, which we've been doing a lot here in this playthrough for whatever reason, the new doll could one day become just as important because has the connection to Haku, everyone's favorite guy. He's the one who got it to you, and you can bond over the new doll. and how much it means to have it because of who is the gifter.
それで一度見てもらったらと思ってな。
そんな、それがしなどのためにもったいない。
I mean, it's actually below the least we could do.
そのお気持ちは大変。
I guess she doesn't know that we're
感謝い
guilty.
たしまする。
Because I'm guessing she just thinks Obro did that shit. And she doesn't know that we're guilty. But somehow she's probably gonna find out that we're guilty, and then Haku's gonna get his ass beat.
ですが、これまでにもいろいろと尋ねて回ったのですが、どこもこれを直すのは無理だと。
わしをそこらの三流と一緒にするなよ。
人形師のタラチ殿だ。頑固で偏屈者だが、人形師としての腕は確かだ。
頑固で偏屈者は余計だわい。それにまだ引き受けるとは言うとらん。大切な人形というからわざわざこんな遠くにまで来てやったんだ。もしわしの目にかなわなければ、この話はなかったことにしてもらうからな。俺、さっさと見せんかい。
どうか。
はい。もしかしてそれがしの人形のためにわざわざこの御仁を。
荒削りな人形だ。
Okay. Hater. But
だが丹精を尽くして作られている。それに可愛がってもらっていたよ。
yeah, other than the broken neck and other limbs.
2000
I don't really know what the fuck that means, brother. Like, I don't know if it's a lot, a little, a moderate amount.
は
2000だ。それ以上はわからん。なんであんたにとってこいつへの思いはその程度のもの。
See, I'm still like, I don't know if, because I mean, I'm leaning towards it's a low offer. And she's like surprised that it's so cheap.
嫌ならやめな。こっちは遊びじゃねえ。真剣勝負なんだよ。
しかし
Maybe it is really expensive. I can't.
2000。これでいいな。
Okay. I guess it's more on the expensive side.
正常、そんな。
構わん。お前のためならこの程度安い。
Because I was thinking maybe it was going to be more like, you know, she expected it to be a really expensive repair, but then the dude's like, you know, going to repair it for actually like a cheap price because he's like a kindly old man and at his core, despite his gruff exterior. But now he's like straight up extorting us. Or charging a fair market rate. I don't know. I don't know how much 2,000 actually is.
正常。
Honestly, we are coming out like a bandit here. She's not blaming us for the doll's death. We're getting all the bonus points for paying for the repair of the new doll. Or not the new doll, but paying for the repair of the doll.
このご恩、決して忘れませぬ。
いや、大したことではない。
But come on, Haku's gotta let it slip and then she beats his ass.
そんなことはありませぬ。それがし、正常と主従の誓いを交わしたこと、心から誇りに思いまする。
I can already see it now. You know, he says something about, well, it's only fair since I was the one who actually broke it. And then like the music cuts out and then there's like a rumbling sound of 1,000 thundering hooves and a volcano about to go off, and then Touka yells and beats his ass, and then it cuts to black, and then I end the video after saving. I can already see it in my mind's eye.
今さら私が壊したなどと言えん。
一刻ほどしたら取りに来な。それまでに終わらせといてやる。
いや、そのくらいなら待たせてもらおう。
Nah, man, we're going to the red light district. You got your fucking mind if he's gonna sit here for an hour?
それでいいか。
は
勝手にしな。
もうそろそろどうかはそわそわとして落ち着かないみたいだな。
そら、待たせたな。
Karachi hands the now repaired doll back to Touka.
久々にいい仕事をさせてもらった。せいぜい可愛がってやんな。
はい、ありがとうございました。
よかったな、元に戻って。経緯はどうあれ、ここまで喜ばれると悪い気はしないな。
らっしゃいらっしゃい、出来たてだよ。
Amongst the loud noises, a delicious aroma wafts through the air. Wafts, I say.
どうだ、何かつまんでいくか。
そうですね。それでしたら人形のお礼にそれがしが買ってまいります。しばしお待ちを。
と結構混んできたみたいだな。どうかは大丈夫か。お、いた。どうしたんだ。自分の体をまさぐっている。
Number one fail girl strikes again.
どうも財布を探しているようだ。まだ見当たらないらしい。人形を横の荷台に置いてまで探している。やっと見つかったようだ。店主にお金を渡している。
I thought it was that she had lost the doll already, but now she's about to lose the doll.
荷台がゆっくりと動き出したぞ。
さあさあ、どいたどいた。早にさんのお通りだ。
The cart begins to leave with Touka's doll still upon it.
お客さん、お釣りお釣り。
We tip very well here. I don't know if you guys have heard about tipping. It's a stupid thing that we'll invent in some places in the future.
片付けない。
どうか。ああ、行ってしまった。まさかあれを走って追いかける気か。あれが隣の国まで停止しないことを知ってるんだろうな。
はや。こしろ。
There's a phantom stalking us,
あ、
wailing and moaning.
女が追いかけてきやす。走って。あだ。バカ野郎。人の足でこの早荷に追いつけるわけねえだろうが。こちとら大切な荷預かってんだ。色ぼけしてねえで前見てやがれ。でもあれまだ言いやがるか。ふざけるのも。
The only way they'd be able to keep up with us is if they were somehow like part girl and part horse. And that's ridiculous.
おいでげ。いやー、飛ばせ飛ばせ。まで。おいでげ。おいでげ。やー。
Okay, the very slow peter out. There's very good. Dude got some lung capacity on him. We respect that. We respect that.
どうぞ。
すまない。ところで、10日の具合はどうだ？
はい。時々うなされてるみたいですけど、今はよく寝ているみたいです。あんなに疲れ切って、一体何があったんですかね。
You wouldn't believe us if we told you.
さて、なあ。あれから人形を取り戻して帰ってきたのは翌朝だったからな。精魂突き果てたって感じで、そのまま倒れて、一体どこまで追いかけていったんだか。
そうだ、街道に脱ぎそむ神が出るって噂知ってますか？
Preposterous.
脱ぎそむ神？
なんでもそれは女の人の姿をしていて、その足はオープタルよりも速く、気ままに
Wow, the Waptars
磨
aren't
いた
that
んだそう
fast. Have you seen Benoe and Kuro's movement range?
それがすごい形相をして髪を振り乱し、リネボクシリから響くような声で「置いてけー」って言いながら追いかけてくるんです。逃げても逃げても追いかけてきて、だから言われた通りに荷物を捨てたそうです。けどどれを捨てても追いかけてくるのをやめなくて、ついには荷物を全部捨ててしまったそうなんですよ。でもまだ追いかけてきて、ですからもう置いてくものなんかないって。そしたらお前の命を置いてけ。
Yo, that's impressive. How you do that?
怖かったでしょ。
Not as scary as whatever the fuck Commu's been doing that we don't investigate.
いや、全然。
そうですか。
I was scared, Eru.
私が聞いたときすごく怖かったのにな。
But like only like less scared than you were, of course.
それはエルルーがそういった話をするのが。
The fuck are you talking about? You hear the voice? You hear the vocal fry she put on?
お前の命を置いてけ。
Come on, you gotta show some damn respect, Haku.
しかしそれ本当の話なのか？脱ぎそむ神、眉唾者の話だが。
本当ですってば。本当に追いかけられた人がいるんですから。
だとしたらそんなのからどうやって逃げられたんだ？
それはちゃんと逃げられる方法があるんです。
逃げられる方法？
Yeah, you gotta kill Obra.
ますますうさんくさい話になってきたな。
はい、人形を使うんです。
人形？
はい、人形を捨てるとそれを人と勘違いして頭からバリバリと食べちゃうそうなんです。
Yeah, this event is something else. Like, generally pretty funny, but then also this whole like myth making bit at the end of like basically being like a plausible explanation of how like a myth may have been made is kind of neat.
そうやって
It's like a little bit of extra sauce.
逃げることができるそうですよ。その人たちも偶然荷車の隅に転がっていた人形で助かったって。
人形？
Like taking like a kind of somewhat silly or ridiculous idea of Touka chasing after the cart for like a full day and night, and then expanding on it to be like it actually burst the legend of the mysterious nighttime monster that you have to use dolls to protect yourself again. Is like a superstition. Is pretty cool.
まさかな。
さて、どうするか。
Okay, now with that being said, while it was really good, it was also like way longer than I thought it was going to be, and I'm falling asleep. So we're going to call it here. Plus we're well over time actually. Next time we'll do our do some more events, and maybe one day we'll ask Golthuri what the fuck's up with the girl. Either the baby or the sister. Either or, I suppose. I'm actually Cheesy87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye guys.